Well, hello, Shiny Crafty People. It's Tim Totten here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I am outside of Old Time Pottery. This one's in Altamont Springs, Florida. It's one of 34 Old Time Pottery stores across the United States. The company is based in Tennessee, and they focus on mainly the Southeast. But I thought I'd show you some of the cool stuff they have in this gigantic store. So let's go on inside. So as you'll see, Old Time Pottery actually has a lot of seasonal products as well, especially for different holidays like Halloween, Christmas, 4th of July. You'll see all that. But actually, you'll notice that they've got discounts on everything here now. And I found that out because it turns out after going to the store, I saw some new signs and was surprised by them and realized that they had actually been acquired. So Old Time Pottery's, I was wrong earlier, 38 stores in the United States were purchased by a company called Gabe's, and they're out of founded in West Virginia. And now between the two of them, there are 166 stores across 20 states in the United States. Now, this is good. Even in August, you're going to see here they have Christmas trees on sale. These were down to just $72 for a 6.5-foot Christmas tree. And of course, the 4th of July stuff, interesting, it was at 50% off. You know, it just had been 4th of July. This is the umbrellas you'll see at the end of the video. Actually, I was surprised by how good the prices of umbrellas were. And these are all the different color outdoor umbrellas. And they go for both sides of this. I was just amazed by how much there was. They also have an enormous amount of luggage. And I was surprised that the pricing on the luggage wasn't a little bit better, but I didn't look at all of them. But they had so many different options and colors. I think the biggest deal comes when you actually look at being able to find a very specific color or shape. But you know, the price was maybe something you still find cheaper elsewhere. From a crafting and sewing standpoint, though, there were lots of pillows and other things. And in fact, later in the video, I'm going to show you where all the really good crafting type of supplies were and sewing type of supplies. Even like swimming stuff and like beach stuff here, surprisingly, so much of it available. I really like Old Time Pottery for just the vast amount of different things that they have available for you to buy. It's an amazing amount of things available, and all at really good prices comparable to a lot of other discount stores, or sometimes even better. So the selection and the price together, it's definitely a winning combination. And so they have also bigger things. This is a bistro set, and it's relatively inexpensive, $75. But look at it, it's really cute. A mosaic top with these metal chairs. I already have a set similar, but that was really impressive. And then you'll see the dinnerware. I mean, and big names, like this is a Dolly Parton brand. I was super impressed by that. And then just all the amount that they have. They just have every possible thing. So if you wanted to buy some white dinnerware and then paint it up and do other stuff with it, it's just so many things available. And this is just the section with white. Can you imagine how the colors start to go beyond that? There's so many options available. It can be a little overwhelming. So one of the hardest parts about being at Old Time Pottery is not buying everything I see. Like this stuff really speaks to me. I love this look of this gorgeous color. You know, I'm really a big fan of sort of a tealish, almost light bluish kind of color. There's a whole festival collection of cereal bowls for $9.99. I mean, look how good those are. And they're huge, and I eat a lot of cereal. Luckily, I kind of filled my cart up already with a lot of like garden stuff, so I'm not gonna have too much of an opportunity. But oh wait, I see garden center. I haven't even been back there yet. All right, stay tuned. All right, look at all of these planters. Oh my goodness. It is chock full. Look. Just an entire section of nothing but different size pots and planters. I mean, look, this one, full ceramic, $15.29, plus they're all 10% off. So, I mean, you get multiple different color. Even the big ones down here. This one's, look, that one's, oh, I can't see how much it is. Maybe we'll find a price on one of these. Look at these three that all go together. Ooh. The big one's only $29.99. It's huge. It's huge. Look how big that is. All right, it's a little dangerous here. Luckily, the car I brought's not big enough for everything I want to buy, so we'll be in good shape, I hope. So if you buy planters, you also have to have planter stands $16.99 for the small one. So it turns out there was even more planters available in the place, like so many different options. Yeah, it's going to be hard to pick the one that I really, really want. Well, if I need them anyway. Maybe we'll just load up on planters themselves and won't actually need tables to put the plants on. So one of the things that I love to do for my staff for Christmas, we have a big Christmas party, and I always get like a set of knives. Like if I bought this set of knives here for $20, is that a good set? This one here, like this set of knives. See here? This is $19.99. So that's typically I buy $15 to $20 gifts. If I bought that set and put it in the Christmas party where we do like everyone just pulls out a gift from the pile and then they can kind of steal from each other and they have to trade into each other. We do all that sort of fun game thing, but I buy all the gifts. Well, this kind of set would go, like it would be stolen so many times because people just love this kind of stuff. And for $20, that's 5 knives and a peeler. And all the knives have covers for them, so that's a pretty good deal. Let's see which other kind they have here. I'm barely even halfway through this store. These are all mirrors, sets of mirrors of all kinds, and they're right across from all like those decorative balls and other things that like you throw into a basket on top of a table or something. I mean, crazy things. Serving trays. Look at this. I feel like I'm gonna have to start doing a quick run through the store to get everything in. You know what? I think unless you need a sailboat. There's plenty of sailboats here. I think that's what I'm gonna do though. I think I'm gonna hit the idea of let's show you stuff in fast forward motion. We'll start with all the framed art. So I'm just gonna walk across the store with this camera and show you the full width of, not even the full width, the middle section of the store. They have so much framed art, and if you were gonna make a video, like make what I did in a video a couple of months ago where I took a big piece of framed art and turned it into a really nice tote bag, I'll put a link in the description below. You totally could find framed art here, but they have so many other pieces and parts that go along with that, and it goes from framed art to candles, and I mean, these are like, look at the candles and the lamps. It just keeps going and going and going across the entire store, and this is just one middle section of nothing but all of sort of home deck type stuff. And then it even goes over to like baskets, things that you can store things in. So for your sewing room, an amazing place to find lots of really great baskets. I was super impressed because they have plastic and cloth, and then they have these woven kinds and huge boxes up on top. It really becomes actually a little overwhelming, I think, but Old Time Pottery is a great place to go when you have an idea for something, but you don't know exactly what kind you need. You can see so many different options available. So for my crafters, this is probably the go-to space. This is where all those pre-made quilts are, and it's kind of hard to see. There's a whole wall back there. We're gonna go over that real quick and show you. You can find nearly any pre-made quilt you want to make, some of the coolest stuff. So in the description below, I'll put a link to all the videos I've made in the past, which are pre-made quilt projects, things that you can use a pre-made quilt to make, including like a tennis bag, let's see, placemats, pillows, all that kind of cool stuff. Check it out. Now let's head over there and I'll give you a quick run through the wall of quilts. So they've actually changed this store around a little since the last time I was in there. They actually have most of the quilts on the center aisles, and there's a bunch of different ones. There's quilt sets and bedding sets and a lot to choose from, and then the back aisle is mostly big comforter sets. But they have so many available. It is just literally unbelievable how much is shoved in the place. The problem is you really won't find two of one thing unless you really search. You know, my other projects that I show people how to make would be like things out of kitchen towels and kitchen pot holders. So look, an entire set of things of not only placemats, but towels and pot holders right here. So several of my projects require a pot holder and a kitchen towel. So there's so many here to choose from. You can really spend a lot of time putting the two together. Of course, there are tablecloths and placemats and other things, but the towel selection is really impressive. Way more than a typical box store where you might only find 8 or 10 varieties. I'm surrounded by pillows actually right now. Oh my goodness, I could just jump right in this and fall asleep. But it makes me also want to go over and walk all over all of the rugs behind me. In fact, there's a guy up on there right now. As you see him, he's walking all over it. I'm still only 2/3 of the way through the store. Old Time Pottery is also really known for their furniture and a wide range of different furniture. Now it changes regularly. They don't keep like specific furniture in stock all the time, so you should check it out. Plus, they have really great floral buys, including fake trees and plenty of floral pieces if you're going to be doing some different designs. Now this is where we get into the crafting and sewing sort of area, where you might want to use different sort of what are normally kitchen style containers for your crafting and sewing. I found several very interesting ones. There were so many to choose from available. I kind of like this one that had a handle on it, because you could put these on a shelf and have the handle facing towards you and pull them out. And of course, it just continues to go with risers and lazy Susans and all sorts of other things. I thought these clips were actually really cool, and I'm not quite sure what the point of them was, but it was really cool that they looked like a flower, and each of those clips sort of pops off. In fact, there's a version that looks like a pie, or no, a lemon, that's it. And see how the clips kind of pop off a center thing. So for $7, it looked like a great deal. Now, they also have lots of stuff for pets as well. I was super surprised by how large their pet selection is of regular pet products. So we've got that checkout aisle. I'm just gonna try to get down this big old long checkout aisle without finding anything I absolutely have to have. Nope, trying not to get that excited. Oh my gosh, there's so much good stuff. But we'll see how it goes. I almost made it. I did. All right, so we are at the checkout. We're gonna do that and then we will leave, and I'll give you a recap after we get out of the store. All right, so that was a trip to Old Time Pottery. In fact, I've already put everything in the car. In fact, I should say Brad's putting everything in the car. So I will show you at the house what we got, because we're gonna set it up out on the back porch. All right, let's zoom to my house. That's like an hour away, but it's easy because we're gonna do it like this. Does that work? So we're back at my house, and actually it's a couple days later. We did get an umbrella and these great cushions and the chairs. So we bought these metal chairs. Ooh, if I can show it to you. And they're really fantastic. They were less than $20 each, which was super cheap. And the cushions, I think, were a little bit more. Now I'm gonna change the cushions if I can help it, because I don't really like the way that they, because of the cushions, they have these ties on them. They're meant to go the other direction, but the way the chair is designed, we decided to put the cushions on in this way. So I'm gonna take those white ties off of there and put some black small ties at either other end, but they just fit better this way. And then we got a whole bunch of pots. If you'll see all of the pots here. This isn't even all of them, and they were super cheap, but that's actually the top of a pineapple that Brad's trying to get to like root, and I think it actually started to work already, and he's very successful at growing pineapples. I'm not successful at growing anything, so this is his job and not mine. And fantastic stuff. So anyway, that's a look at Old Time Pottery and how it's helping us basically populate our back porch area looking out toward the lake. All right, until next time, folks, stay crafty. Bye for now. All right, well, I guess I have a new video to make, fixing those cushions.